Hi, it's Mrs. Kearns here. I'm in my classroom and I'm coming to you today with a special secret project and I need your help. I'm hoping you can help me, first grade. So here I hear that you have a musical coming up. How does your garden groove? And I'm so excited about it. And I didn't know if you knew this, but the same night as your musical, we've got an art show. And so all your family that comes to the musical is going to get to walk around the building and see your artwork. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to have a really special art exhibit with your self-portrait in that? Now, Mrs. Kearns, what is a self-portrait? A self-portrait is any time an artist draws a picture of themselves. And I thought, wouldn't it be neat to have you draw a picture of yourself and then I'll put it together in this really cool scene of a garden and then your family can see it. So I'm hoping you will help me. Will you help me? Give me a thumbs up if you will. All right, here's what you need. You need a white piece of paper, and you can get this from your teacher. You're going to need a pencil because artists always draw in pencil. But you know why? Because I make a lot of mistakes and I need to erase. So make sure you've got that pencil. Then to color it in, you're going to need markers. And if you're like me, I had trouble finding a skin color marker, so I just found myself a skin color crayon. And usually those crayons have just the color that you need, so you can use that too. So that's what we need, and we are ready to get started. All right, I've got all my supplies and I'm ready to get started. And I wanted to talk to you for just a minute about a self-portrait. We're going to be drawing our whole bodies, and I want you thinking about how you want to be. Maybe you are just standing with your arms down by your sides. Maybe you're standing with your arms on your hips. Maybe you're standing with one arm up. You're the artist, and you're going to decide how you'd like to do it. But how I'd like to start is in the center of your paper, I'd like you to draw a rectangle. I love drawing with shapes. You know why? Because everybody's great at drawing shapes. We know our shapes. So I'm going to teach you how to draw a person using just shapes. So I'm going to draw a rectangle. You can see I've got my rectangle here. This is my body. Now on top of my body, I need my head. And to do that, I usually draw my head like an egg shape. Kind of like a circle, but it's a little skinnier there at the bottom. And you can draw that in. Alrighty, so there it is. That's on top. Then my legs. Now depending, if I'm standing straight up and down, they can go straight down. If I'm walking, one leg might be bent. You're going to decide how you want to do that. If you're straight up and down, what you're going to do is two long rectangles. Okay, so I've got a rectangle here and I've got a rectangle here. So there's my legs. So you see how simple this has been so far? All it's been is a rectangle, two long rectangles, and, well, I said an egg shape. Mine looks more like an oval. Now, for my arms, if you want your arm straight, let me just show you this. I'm actually going to overlap. That means I'm going to put one part over another, and I'm going to make a long rectangle. And do you see how I overlapped those? I'm going to do that. Now, if you want your arm bent, you're going to make two rectangles. So I'm going to make one this way, and then another one that's going to overlap. Maybe I want my hand on my hip or something like that. I can bend it just like that. The next thing you're going to need feet. So you can add on some cool shoes, maybe shoes that you like. If your foot is straight ahead, you can just do a half, like a half of a circle, a semicircle, or if it's to the side, watch this. Sometimes what I do is make like a rectangle, and then I might just round that rectangle a little bit. Alrighty, so there's my shoes. Of course, I want to put my hair. Now, depending on how your hair looks, of course, you're drawing yourself. That's how you'll do it. Mrs. Kearns has her hair a little curly today, so I'm going to make mine kind of wavy like this. Now, if you're a girl and you have it in pigtails or a ponytail, you can draw that. I'm going to draw mine a little wavy. It's kind of coming down behind my back, just like that. Now, your hands, you could do your fingers out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Or if it's in a fist, it might be just kind of a circle with your hands just like that. So I've got my body, my arms, my legs, my feet, my hands, my hair. Now, oh, and boys, if your hair is short, you're going to want to add your ears on right here. And ears are just another half of a circle, just like that. Then we're going to start our eyes. And I'll tell you, eyes are so easy. They're shaped just like footballs. So what I like to do is just do two, like an upside down U. And then I put a little black circle. Now, if you're a girl and you are like me, I love to add eyelashes. You can add eyelashes on just like that. If you're a boy, you may not want to add eyelashes. Those tend to make you look a little girl-like. And then we'll put the bottom of that on. For a nose, I like to start right up here and then come down. It's almost like the letter L. Do you see how I just kind of did that? Then, of course, I want all of you smiling. So let's go ahead and have some big smiles. If you just want to do a line, you can, or if you want to add some teeth in there, you can. You can do yours how you would like. There's some teeth. All right, we're looking good. Now we've got to get to the details. What I'm going to have you do is kind of round your shoulders off just like this, because of course we're not shapes. And then your shirt, depending on what kind of shirt you want. I think I'm going to do a V-neck. Maybe my shirt has some buttons on it. Maybe yours has a cool picture. Maybe it's got a Bengal tiger or something neat like that. And I'll tell you what, at this point, you can just put any kind of decorations on that you would like. Maybe you have a bow in your hair. Girls, a lot of girls I see have bows in their hair. Now, here comes the fun part, coloring it in. And I know you are all fantastic at coloring it, so I'm going to let you take it from here. I cannot wait to see your self-portraits, and I can't wait for you to see the awesome display that we're going to put up the night of your musical and our art show. Have fun.